up, everybody, and welcome back to the Dead Funny Podcast. I am your host, Chris. Joining me today, I have these lovely people. We have Dylan, and we have Kelsey. How are we doing, guys?
Well, I'm absolutely fantastic. I don't know how Dylan's doing, but I'm great.
No, that's good. Dylan, he's sucking on a sucker. He's got to have something going on. So he must be loving something right now.
I look like I just got done pleasing a Smurf. I'm doing really well.
I'm glad you decided to go there with that one. I figured that was where it was going. Anyways, just let the fans know.
Someone had to do it.
This is the podcast right after Christmas and right after the New Year's. So I would like to start this off with: do we have any cliche New Year's resolutions, guys? Did anybody have any resolutions?
I quit smoking.
Hey, that's good.
Shit,
That's awesome,
really?
dude. Cold turkey?
Dude.
Is that what the suckers are for? So you constantly have something in your mouth? You don't feel the need to suck on a cigarette?
Yeah.
Hey, some people do it that way, though. I'm just legitimately asking.
Sometimes I snatch some from a coworker every now and then at work, but other than that, it's gone from half a pack of cigarettes a day at work to maybe like 3 or 4.
It's better. You need to get to that 0, though. That's the ultimate goal. You got to keep your eye on the prize, Dylan. Eye on the prize.
Dude, I will buy you a whole freaking box of lollipops if that'll make you quit smoking, dude. That's great.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. That's really good.
I'll give you my address after this.
So I really want the suckers. Jesus.
Yeah, the suckers have nothing to do with him quitting smoking. He's just like, oh, cool, suckers.
So Kelsey, no New Year's resolutions? Nothing too crazy?
I'm not really a New Year's resolution person.
Me neither.
That's not really what I do. I mean, the few times that I've tried, I've broken them within a few days, and I'm like, then I go into that whole like, I can't do anything. I have no willpower, and I'm like, no, what the fuck? No, this is stupid. So, no. I've been doing a thing though at the for like the last year. I've been like killing it at the gym, and I set a goal of losing weight of 66 to 70 pounds, and I'm 47 something pounds of the way through that. So I'm like over halfway, over 2/3 of the way through. So if I can hit that next 20 pounds before the end of the year, I'm gonna be freaking delighted. But
that's awesome.
The last 2 years, I've had a holiday party right at the end of the year, and somebody has one of those like old timey cameras that makes them look like old like vintage Polaroid kind of thing, and I held up last year's where I was like so disgusted with myself. I actually hid the picture. Like my husband kept trying to put it up on the fridge, and I kept taking it down because I was so upset about what I looked like. This year, there's like 8 pictures of me on that fridge. I'm like, I look amazing. Screw this.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a fucking goal to work for. Nothing wrong with that at all. That is awesome.
You should always get to where you feel comfortable in your own skin.
For sure. Absolutely.
It's good for everybody, period.
Well, I will say I think my New Year's resolution tops everybody's, and that is that I have made a New Year's resolution to talk about Final Fantasy VII twice as much as I do now. So, yes.
No.
I'm just joking. Just joking. No, my New Year's resolution, if you want to call it one, it's not really one, but it's just to make sure that I'm staying on top of like my to-do list and my streaks and stuff like that. I want to be as productive as possible, especially when it comes to stuff like this channel. Would definitely like to start getting my stream going a little bit more because I started doing some streaming recently and have had a lot of fun with it, and I would really like to continue to do that. So just being able to stay on top of my to-do list and being able to stay on top of my streaks is definitely just more. I want to be as productive as I possibly can be for 2019. So that is the goal. So I got all my to-do list. Like whenever I came home today, I had like fucking 20 items on my to-do list. I'm now down to like 3. So I'm pretty happy about that right now. And I plan on finishing those before I go to sleep. Every day I got to make a new to-do list. The weekends I have off, I can sit there and enjoy myself, do whatever I want to. If I finish my to-do list before the night's over, I can do whatever I want to. So I'm excited.
I was just about to ask, like, some people need to like rest and relax, and I know some people that just like they go and they go and they go, and relaxing actually stresses them out because they could be getting shit done. Are you more the second type? Like, does relaxing kind of stress you out?
It's not necessarily that it stresses me out, but I will say the thought pops in my head is like, I could be doing this right now. It does to an extent. I don't really think relaxing stresses, because if I'm gaming or something with my friends, I can tell you right now, stress is the last thing that's on my mind. I am literally focused on whatever the fuck it is I'm doing. I could easily get lost in a video game. But I will say I am the person that, like, for instance, like, tomorrow I'll probably have to do a shit ton of editing. I will literally not log into Xbox. I will not log into Discord. Anything that I can see my friends are on and they're doing something, I won't do it just so I don't get tempted, which is going to be extremely hard now because, just so everybody knows, I got a Switch for Christmas. So keeping that out of the room while I'm trying to record is hard. I'm not going to lie. Because I'm either wanting to play Smash with Cloud or I'm wanting to fucking get further in Breath of the Wild. And I'm like, fuck. So it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. Not going to lie. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Like I said, got my to-do list going. I've got my streaks going. I'm pretty excited. It's a nice little program I got. I mean, it's basically the reason why Dead Funny's been operating the way it has been so far. So I'm just trying to make sure I put a little bit more focus into it so we can continue to keep bringing that grade A content that Dead Funny's got. So,
yeah.
Boom, boom. So, yeah, I guess since I talked about my Switch, what'd you guys get? Did you get anything fun? Anything cool? Christmas gifts? You got suckers, dude. I know. I got it. We get the suckers. Mess with you. That's true. You did get that headset. That's right.
Yeah. Before I say this to all the fans, pretty much majority of the stuff I got for myself.
This dude spends Christmas on him. I wish I could. I would if I could.
My birthday.
It's your birthday,
it's
man.
my day. It's my day. It's my day. It's called Dylan's Day for a reason.
It's definitely not called Dylan's Day, but
I got this.
Unless you can't spell, I guess. CHRISTMAS. Hey, that's my name, Dylan. Sorry, go ahead, continue, dude.
Got the SteelSeries headset right here, which I love. Also, you people can hear me better. They can hear me better. And also got myself this.
Hey.
Nice.
New controller.
That looks good.
They are, dude.
The red's cool.
Still rocking the OG, the one that came with the fucking Xbox. That thing's tiring out. I'm going to have to get me a new controller soon. I noticed that during Brawlhalla, the last couple times I've been playing, I'll be like running to the right, and then all of a sudden my dude will just stop. And I had to like literally move my analog stick to the left and then go back to the right in order for him to start moving again. It happens like every like 5 minutes or some shit. It's getting annoying. So,
that's not good.
Nope, especially when I'm trying to smash on that ass. So, Brawlhalla.
Yeah, no,
just
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it's good stuff, though. It's good stuff. Kelsey?
I mean, I got cool stuff. None of it was gaming related. Like, my husband got me this really cool. Have you guys heard of UGears, the company?
I think so. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, so they make stuff like a musical instrument. I got a treasure box. They've got a few other things, but it's all made out of wood, and they're all kind of puzzle boxes. So you kind of like, mine's a treasure box that you create kind of from the inside out, and it's got gears all over. It's made of wood, and it's really, really cool. And it actually like works. Like there's a key, and you like put it into this thing that you made, and it will open it up and stuff like that. It's really fun. And so I got to put my husband got that for me, and I got to put it together. It was really great.
Wow, that's fucking cool. It's awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I actually found this website. My buddy Mike showed it to me, which I'm definitely going to be using for Christmas for next year. That's for sure, and possibly birthdays. It's called Once Upon a Tea. And what it is these artists that get together and like they do like their own designs and shit like that. So they'll have some of the designs that are like it's only up for the week or it's only up for the day and then it's gone. Like it's a limited print, which I think is really fucking cool. And then they have their like standard ones that are always there. Well, they do a lot of animes and video games and stuff like that. Video game they have is Smash Bros. And who's the character in Smash Bros? Fucking Cloud. Oh my god. And it's not just t-shirts. You buy the design and then you put it on whatever you want. Mouse pads, shower curtains, fucking fleece blankets, fucking anything. Like literally if it's on their site, you can put it on it. And like all of it's reasonably priced. I think the most expensive thing I saw on there was the fucking shower curtain. And it's $50 for the most expensive.
That's not bad at all.
T-shirts were like $18. Regardless of size. That's crazy. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited.
Also, Chris, I meant to say, I'm also gonna. There's also one more thing I'm getting myself.
This fucking guy. You're like the real life version of Scrooge McDuck. Like you just getting everything for you. Fuck everybody else.
No, like I'm buying you a video game in a couple of weeks. Fucking, I got Steven a $30 jacket. I didn't buy just stuff for me. Fair
enough, Dylan. I'm just saying, out of me and Kelsey, it was I got stuff for Christmas? And then Kelsey was like, my husband bought me stuff for Christmas. You have been, well, I bought myself this headset. I bought myself this controller. Hold on, wait 1 second. I also got this for myself too. You kind of see where I'm going.
Yeah.
I doubt we're gonna be able to see
what
this.
I'm getting for myself. This is what
Go
I'm
ahead.
getting for myself.
Oh, okay. Wow, I can't see that. Who the fuck is that? I don't know who that is. Or is that multiple people?
It's multiple people.
So it's just anime
it's
girls
like one
screaming?
girl repeatedly.
They're not screaming.
Oh God. Dylan, use your words.
You don't want to know.
No.
Those was definitely grown-up faces. That's what I'll say.
Definitely, yes.
Those was grown-up faces.
Was,
you have issues,
and you're gonna
dude.
wear this hoodie in public?
Yeah.
You have issues, dude.
There's a bunch of different girls. Actually, you didn't notice, but the one right above the big one in the middle is actually what's her name from My Hero Academia, the crazy bitch that takes blood.
Oh, God damn it! What's her fucking name, dude?
Yeah, I cannot remember her name either. But it's their sex faces.
I haven't watched My Hero Academia in so long.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch it.
Which, by the way, dude, did you see the new character they're putting in Jump Force?
Oh, who they putting in?
Deku. Yeah, and his ultimate is fucking 1,000,000% smash.
Oh, really?
It looks so cool, dude.
The new Jump Force hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah, I know. But there's already videos out. And then they just said, the new character coming, Deku.
Dude, why would the fuck would they add Yugi into it? I don't get that.
Because it's like putting Pokemon Trainer in Smash Bros. Where you fucking fight with the Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just going to summon monsters from his cards. Like, it's the same thing. There's no difference. Dylan, me and Kelsey just watched Cell versus Pokemon, okay? Even Cell knows they're goddamn dual monsters. They're the same thing. Okay? Same thing.
See, I don't agree with them putting the fucking Pokemon Trainer in the Smash Bros. Games either.
I do. They've had Pikachu in there since the beginning. What are you talking about? Not to mention, you pick up Pokeballs on the fucking levels and throw them at each other and have more Pokemon out. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. You have Pokemon you can play as. You got fucking Greninja, Lucario. You got the big fat fire dude.
Who the fuck is Greninja? It's Greninja. Who the fuck is Greninja?
Is it Greninja?
It's Greninja. Dylan, I wouldn't jump your ass on that one, except the game literally tells you how to say their name when you pick the character. Every time I pick Cloud, it goes Cloud. Every time I pick Link, Link.
I never picked the character. I was going off memory.
Greninja. It's like your Switch had a stroke midway while you were picking Greninja. Greninja.
I've never picked them on the game, Coop. It was off the top of my head of what the one time I saw him in the anime.
Anyways, Incineroar is who you were talking about, the muscly guy with the flames. Incineroar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think they have Mewtwo in there.
Yep, Mewtwo's in there.
Puff.
Yep. Lucario, Pikachu, Pichu.
Yeah.
And then Pokemon Trainer has Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charizard.
Yep, and then we're not even going to get the name and all the ones you can summon with the items.
No, definitely not doing that. There's like fucking 50 of them. So.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a lot of Pokemon in there. That's for sure. It's a huge roster. 3 characters. So.
But Captain Falcon, man, is still my boy.
He's
Captain
trash.
Falcon and Sheik are my 2 favorite characters.
It's
Smash Bros.
So this is something we kind of talked about before we got on the camera. There's a video, and if you haven't watched it yet, you need to go watch it. I don't know who it was that made it, but if you figure it out, you definitely put their channel name in the comments below. Shout out to them. It's an awesome video. But it's called What Your Smash Main Says About You. Dylan, the Captain Falcon one, was talking about like he's of the bro tier status and shit like this, and that they're just a bunch of douchebags or the worst players for sure, the way they act and everything like that, and it's hilarious. It is. They ripped Captain Falcon players a fucking new asshole. It was great, dude. They're the kind of person to sit there and say the captain. I know you fucking do this, Dylan. I fucking know you do. They're the type of person to say the fucking Captain Falcon phrases as they're fighting, before they're fighting, and after the game's already done. So they're going like, Falcon Punch! And then every time they get hit, being like, oh, and shit like that. Yeah, I know you do that shit.
Okay, no, I don't do the whole hit noise.
Yes, you do, dude. Yes, you do. Yes, you
I
fucking do.
Punch.
You did it when we would play Destiny and you would get shot. You're like, oh, oh shit, and I'm like, Dylan, it's a fucking game. I know you do. Don't bullshit me. We've been friends for too long for you to try to bullshit me. I've known you for like 16 years at this point. Don't bullshit me.
All right, look. So, you know, I actually enjoy a game. Did you notice how after a while I quit doing that with Destiny because quit enjoying?
I mean, that's Destiny though. I'm talking about games in general. You're enjoying Smash. I guarantee you, your dumb ass is out there every time you get punched. Oh god, fucking punch.
No, my roommate Stevens also called it out once too. I also do this when I play video games.
Oh, where you move around? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I only do that when I'm driving. Like, I'm fine playing a game, but the moment I'm driving, it's like my body just kicks in. It's like I lean where I'm fucking going and shit like that, regardless of the game. It doesn't even have to be a racing game. I just lean with the fucking controller. Yeah, I do that a lot. And it sucks whenever you get games like on the Switch, like fucking Breath of the Wild, where like when you go to shoot a bow and arrow, you actually have to turn the console itself. Like, you actually have to turn the Switch and it moves the view whenever you're holding down the fucking arrow. That is rough. That is fucking rough. Because I don't know what's wrong with me, but I don't have the best fucking, like, I'm going to be one of those shaky ass fucking people whenever I get older. That's going to happen. I can't hold nothing steady. Like, whenever I try to show somebody something on my phone or something like that, my hand is shaking the entire time. I can't hold my shit still whatsoever. So whenever I'm trying to fucking do that, fucking Link looks like he's fucking just freaking the fuck out while he's trying to shoot an arrow. He's like, and then what the fuck's going on? That shit's rough, dude. It's not that bad, but it is. It's not where I would like it to be. That's for sure.
Damn it, Coop! You're giving Zelda, the bow user, a fucking Caesar.
Well, considering the fact, Dylan, that you're a gamer and you should know damn well that I'm not playing as Zelda. I'm playing as Link, because you can't play as Zelda.
That's the point of the sarcasm.
Issues, dude. I'm done with you already. That is like a sin. That is a sin right there. That is fucking blasphemy. What the hell's wrong with you?
In Smash Brothers, you can play as Zelda.
No shit, Sherlock, but I clearly said Breath of the Wild. Clearly said Breath of the Wild.
Dude.
It's cool, dude. I got it recorded, bro. I'm not gonna argue.
Nintendo game names like smushed together all the time. I forget sometimes.
Yeah, because I remember that one Zelda that came out that said Breath of the Wild, or AKA Smash Bros. Yeah, I completely remember that Zelda. It's a great addition to the title. Got an asterisk next to the fucking title. Legend of Zelda, Smash Bros. Ultimate.
But I feel you on that, dude. Every time I see like them memes where it's like them, but it's like the dude talking about Zelda, and then he's like, "Yeah, you play as Zelda as the main character, right?" And then it's like,
it's Link. It's Link. It's always Link.
And then the dude like has this angry face, like it's Link. It's like.
That was actually a funny one. The Zelda one was great. They're all like, if you play Zelda, either this character is going to beat your ass, or they're going to commit suicide 5 times because they don't understand how her skill set works. And that is so true. I see people try to do the teleport all the time, and they teleport right off the fucking map. Every fucking time. I had a friend that literally killed themselves within the first 2 minutes 3 times in a row. We all had 3 lives, and they killed themselves 3 times in a row trying to do the teleport. It's so fucking funny. Oh, Lord. Good times. It's good time, guys. It's good times. But yeah, I'm excited for Smash, really. It's a really good game. I think they did a really good job with it, going as far as to, like, the development of the levels. I thought was pretty unique. For instance, I know you guys obviously, I mean, Dylan would be the only one that knows what I'm talking about here, but Final Fantasy VII, the level they did with that, they actually did the music from the game, which was really cool. The background scenery is from the game, shows Shinra and Midgard and all that, which is really fucking cool. Something in that game you get is like these little magic balls called materia, and whenever you grab them, they do certain magical powers. Well, there's these red ones called Aeons. You summon these beasts. They show up every once in a while on the level, and if you jump into it, it summons a beast that fucks the whole level up. It's really cool. Like, they did a really good job with that game. And it's like, it's not even just Cloud. Like, they did it with every character. And something else that was really, really cool is that in the old Smash Bros, whenever you would switch skins, it was just switching colors. So if I was Green Link, I could be Blue Link, or I could be Red Link, or I could be Purple Link. Now it does the colors, but it also does skins as well. So for instance, Cloud, I can start with Cloud from the game, or if I switch to the next suit, it's Cloud from the movie, because he wears a completely different outfit. One of the really cool ones was Baby Bowser. When you unlock Baby Bowser, you switch his skins. He doesn't have another skin. It's all the Koopa kids. Yeah. It switches between all the Koopa kids. That's fucking cool as shit. That is, because they all drastically look different.
Stop laughing at me, Kelsey.
I'm not laughing at you. I thought you might be getting bored with him, and you were just like, "Look at my tongue." It was great.
Yeah, I thought that was a really, really nice addition to the game. It's really, really cool.
Hey, I like that too. Like, I wish. I mean, I knew the moment I saw that. I was like, my coworker was like, "Hey, why don't you go see if Falcon's got any alternate costumes?" I was like,
Nope.
It's just gonna be He's like, "Nah, dude, I never looked." I was like, telling you, it's gonna be 8 different colors. They do it in every fucking Smash Brothers. He always has 8 fucking colors.
You sound a little bitter about it, actually.
He is.
Yes, I am.
Why?
I mean, come on, freaking Grome or Groom or whatever that dude's name is.
Grome.
Fucking
Chrome? Are you talking about Chrome or Chrome? Chrome?
Yeah,
It's Chrome.
Bro, literally, one of his costumes changes his fucking gender.
Yeah. That's what happens in the game, I'm guessing. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. Happens in the game.
I mean,
What's happened to Captain Falcon's games, Dylan? Nothing. Why? Because they don't get made anymore because they fucking suck. When's the last time you played a Captain Falcon game, Dylan?
Oh, God, it's been so long.
Yeah, Nintendo 64. You see how, like, the world kept moving, but Captain Falcon stopped? There was a reason why. Not enough people were jumping on that bandwagon, bro. The most popular Captain Falcon got was his star in Smash Bros. Other than that, that was it. He is a featured character, my man. He is a featured character. I'm sorry.
The reason why I like playing him, I like maining him, because he's one of the originals that stayed through every Smash Brothers.
That's fair. I agree. I mean, he has. Well, was he in 4? Yeah, he was in 4, right?
Yeah, he was in all of them.
Because there was some of them where they dropped certain characters I didn't see coming.
Yeah, I know for a fact Mario's been in every one of them.
Well, yeah.
Falcon's been in every one of them.
Fucking
Link's
Nintendo.
been in every one of them. Some type of version of Link. Rephrase that.
That was what I was gonna say. I was actually surprised they dropped Young Link in 4. They brought him back in Ultimate,
right?
but which that used to be the cheap thing that I would do, Kelsey. We like to do like 32 people tournaments, and what it is like it's not actually 32 people. It'd be like just like, for instance, like me, Dylan, Joey, and Mike. So the 4 of us, and we all get 3 characters, and the rest are all like insanely hard computers. And so the plan is to try to keep hitting the randomize until all your players are as far away from each other as possible. So that way you can try to make it through. So you get 3 chances to make it to the finals in the tournament. But you can't choose the same player multiple times. But back then, Cloud wasn't in the game. So I didn't have my Cloud main. So my characters were Link. And so that way I couldn't pick Link 3 times. It was Link, Young Link, and Toon Link. And they all play the exact same. But they were 3 different characters. They weren't skins. They were 3 separate characters. And everybody would always call bullshit every time. I'm sorry, dude. It's 3 separate characters. I don't know what else to tell you, dude. It's not my fault they put them in the game. And they all play the exact same. Boomerangs, bow and arrows, and bombs. Let's go.
I think if we were to do that with the new one, I would probably have to go Captain Falcon, Ike, and Sheik. Or not Ike.
Dude, Sheik's pretty legit, dude. Sheik is pretty legit. I like her a lot. I'm really happy they separated those 2 characters. Instead of having Zelda turn into Sheik, having Zelda be her own character and giving her some more moves, because Zelda has now become an actual viable character, and Sheik's always been viable. Sheik's been fucking nutty, dude. So her having like even more moves now because she doesn't have the whole move set of transforming back into Zelda is pretty fucking phenomenal, honestly. She's pretty cool.
I actually like how they separated them as well.
Yeah. So, Dylan, you weren't part of this. But me and Kelsey just had a lengthy conversation about our good old neighborhood Spider-Man. And she got some information about the Spider-Verse. Dylan, do you remember Porker Parker? Or Peter Porker? Spider-Ham? Yeah, dude, a little Piggy Parker. Yeah. It's good stuff, dude.
Oh, why'd you have to bring him up, dude?
So it's good stuff. So now,
when the Simpsons movie came out, The Simpsons, and they did the whole Spider Pig.
Yep.
The moment I heard that song, I went straight
to Peter Porker.
Spider-Ham.
Yeah, Spider-Ham.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. Yep. So now that we've done that, and Kelsey has the knowledge, so that way she can actually know what's being said, I'm actually kind of interested because, believe it or not, Kelsey, I called Dylan. And I was going to confirm it with you, but I was going to see if you want to do like a teacher's aid thing where he sat in just to kind of like listen and see how it goes. and he denied because he didn't know that much about Spider-Man. So I want to test Dylan's brain here. And you'll actually be able to understand what we're talking about because you now have all this information.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm 27 years old and I'm going back to school.
Well, we're not doing a DFU episode, that's for sure. But I am kind of interested to see just a little bit of the actual information. So, Dylan, there's a saying in Spider-Man, and it's very iconic. First off, what is the saying?
You asking me or you asking him?
Dylan, what is the saying? You could tell me what the right answer is, Kelsey.
With great power comes great responsibility.
That is correct. Who says that?
It originally started with Uncle Ben, right a few moments before the carjacker murdered him and took his life, which set Peter Parker down on the path to become a hero.
All right, Kelsey, please correct him.
Wrong. I've learned this. He doesn't actually say it. He never says it. It just shows up at the very end as an editor's note.
Yep. The editor's note at the very end of the comic. Literally was never said by Uncle Ben until it came out in the movie.
I never read any of the Spider-Man comic books, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, man.
Neither did I. I'm just part of the sting operation to catch you out in this situation.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Yeah, Dylan.
First part of the question, right?
Oh, God, that was good. That was good.
More? Bring it. Come on.
Oh, I mean, I still got my notes up. Let's see, what were these questions? I'm not gonna ask you the fucking comics. I know you're not gonna know that one for sure. Like, what was the first issue and the year it was out? Yeah, you're not gonna know that one.
I have a question actually, totally like related, but not like from the episode. So, my husband has randomly sung that Spider Pig song, and I've never seen The Simpsons, so I had no idea where that was coming from. Does that come from The Simpsons, or does it actually come from Spider-Man?
It's from The Simpsons. He literally is Homer grabs a pig and then puts him up on the ceiling and is holding him up, and the pig is walking on the ceiling. And he's like, Spider Pig, does whatever a Spider Pig does. Yeah.
Can he swing from a web? No, he can't because he's a pig. Watch out. Here comes Spider Pig.
But the song's tune and tone is made off of the original Spider-Man cartoon.
Spider-Man.
Yep.
Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Can he,
Yeah, I don't remember it.
Kind of thing.
But yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember it either. But the tune is exactly the same, just the words are different.
Well, at least I now understand the reference. Maybe I can sing it at him and see what happens. Ha!
There you go. There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Well, come on, Coop. Hit me with one more question.
Okay, let's see. Well, this
Give
one,
him one he can get.
Oh, damn it. You're killing me. All right, Dylan, what's Spider-Man's real name? No, I'm just fucking with you.
Danny Rand.
Yeah, okay. Okay, for sure, dude.
My fault.
You wish Iron Fist was that popular. You wish he had Spider-Man's fame. For sure, dude.
He would get so much. He would get so many.
Let me tell you something, Dylan. Netflix couldn't even make him popular, okay? And they fucking tried.
That's because Netflix fucking botched it. God.
Before we get away from that, I do want to say this because I was going to totally say this to Kelsey earlier when we got on to record DFU. Netflix is kicking out of the fucking park for me right now. I haven't used Netflix in so long because I literally got Hulu to watch Atlanta. And they only had one season. And it pissed me the fuck off because they've already made 3 seasons of Atlanta. At the start of the new year, they put season 2 on there. I watched the entire season 2 of Atlanta within like the first like 2 hours it was out. Fucking love this show. It's phenomenal. It's great.
Jeez.
Donald Glover is a fucking genius. I love the guy. He's amazing. Anyways, can't say enough nice things about this guy. Anyways, so today I was like, you know what? Someone told me Infinity War was on Netflix. I'm just going to bring up Netflix to see what else. It is, yeah, for sure. I click on it. First thing Netflix brings up, because it knows me, because it's got my fucking shit, because I've watched Netflix for so long, was like, hey, bro, you've been gone for a minute. Guess what came out while you were gone? A Series of Unfortunate Events, Season 3. Yes! I fucking love that book. Read it while I was growing up. It's great. Love the fucking show. It's fantastic. Then it was like, don't also miss out on Avengers Infinity War. I'm like, fucking 2 check marks. Let's fucking get it. And then right after that, guess what? Fucking Watchmen. They put the fucking Watchmen on Netflix. Oh my fucking god, dude. Movie's phenomenal.
I'm gonna be watching.
I'm watching it tonight. I'm absolutely watching that tonight. Even if I just watch the scene with Rorschach.
Dude, I wish I could just fucking like go to your house now and we can just watch this movie together. Oh my god, dude.
I would
Fucking the-
legitimately let you in the locked door, but I wouldn't let you in my door. So you would have to sit out in the hallway and listen to me watch Watchmen. It'd be great. I'm like, Dylan, you want some popcorn? Oh, that's right. The door's blocking. Sorry, dude. Fantastic.
Why would you not let him in the room with you? Are you a creep? Like,
No.
what the hell?
Just because it's Dylan. Just because it's Dylan. Just because it's Dylan.
Wait,
I would
hold on.
I would give you insanely hard like Marvel questions, and if you could get one of them right, then maybe. Then maybe.
Just keep your smartphone on you. You'll be fine, Dylan. You can Google.
But can he though? Can he really?
Yes, he can. He has a brain.
But does he really?
I do. Kelsey,
So fucking mean.
you were actually on my side until you said I had a brain.
Yeah. See, even Dylan knows, you know? You call me mean, but I'm just stating
Terrible.
facts. Oh, gosh. Good old Dylan. Okay, so I guess since you wanted one more, let's see. Okay, here's a good one. You should know these. You should know these. You might not have read the comics, but you should know these. What are the 3, arguably, biggest moments in Spider-Man's life that helped shape him to be the hero that he has become? What are the 3 biggest moments?
I'm pretty sure 2 of them are deaths, so I'm gonna go with his Uncle Ben's death, Gwen's death, and I don't know.
Well, you're on the right track. You got 2. There was a tragedy that happened in the comics, and it took place, and they happened back to back. They were issues 121 and 122. 121 was definitely the death of Gwen Stacy. What happened right afterwards?
Oh no.
It was in that horrible series called, I think, Spider-Man. I don't know. It had somebody named like Tobey Maguire. I can't act at all in it. Produced by Sony. They had it happen in the movie.
I know.
Something about a
Also a
dude wearing a
death?
green suit.
Oh. You talking about Hobgoblin?
Oh, I'm talking about Green Goblin, but yeah.
Wait. Yeah, Green Goblin. I had him backwards.
Yeah, Green Goblin's Osmond, or Norman. Hobgoblin's
Yeah.
Harry. Harry Peter. Just put that together.
Oh,
Let's get it.
God.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I didn't think that was considered like one of the major crucial.
Well, the reason why is because he didn't want to kill Green Goblin. Even though he had just killed
Oh, yeah.
Gwen Stacy, he didn't want to necessarily kill him. Even though he does say that on the cover of the comic. He literally says on the cover of the comic, because Green Goblin's like, "I've killed your girlfriend. Now I'm going to kill you." And he's like, "You're wrong. You killed the only or you murdered the only person that I will ever love. You're gonna die, Green Goblin." Like, Spider-Man doesn't kill. It just doesn't happen. Anyways, well, I mean, he killed his girlfriend, so I mean, I guess it does happen, but unfortunately, he didn't mean for it to happen. But anyways, but he didn't want Harry to go through not having parents. Like, he didn't have parents because fucking Miss Osborn isn't a thing. I think she died in childbirth or some bullshit. I don't know. I don't remember. It was not an important fact for me to know. And so he didn't want his dad to die too and him have to go through it. He wanted to change Green Goblin, not kill Green Goblin. And the only reason that all that shit happened was because so much shit was going on that his spider senses were all over the fucking place. There was explosions, the building was crumbling around him, and the glider jet was about to hit him in the back of the fucking head. So he wasn't paying attention to where Norman was. He dodged, moved out of the way, and the glider jet went right into Norman's chest and put him up against the wall and killed him.
Yep. The first Spider-Man movie, he nailed that part to a T.
Dylan. In order for you to not get kicked off this podcast, we don't talk about the first Spider-Man movies, all right? The first Spider-Man movies were The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. The second one was what we have now. Tobey Maguire was never born. I don't know who the fuck that is, all right? Who is he? Nobody. All right? Remember how we had a talk about fucking Kristen Dunst being put in a box called I Can't Act My Way Out of This Box? Yeah, Tobey Maguire is renting that room with her. They both live in that box. It's terrible.
I remember that conversation.
Yeah, it's fucking Venom. Yeah, terrible. Absolutely terrible. How dare you, Dylan? How dare you? Out of all the people on the Dead Funny team, you're the other comic book guy. Brandon's somewhat there, but you're supposed to be there, Dylan, and you say some shit like that, I should revoke your comic book fan card.
I
You
mean,
fuck.
it's fucking. The movie's garbage. Horrible. But
The trilogy is horrible. I need you to say that. I need you to say the trilogy is horrible. Not just the movie. I need to hear you physically say that the trilogy is horrible.
Wait, oh yeah, shit. I forgot.
There were unfortunately there were 3 of them.
He was so scarred he forgot the other 2. Does that give him a little bit more
A
credit?
little.
All right, here you go. It saved you something.
I completely forgot about the second one. I only thought that it was Goblin and then Venom. I completely forgot about Doctor Octopus.
I don't know if I've said this on a podcast yet, but the reason why I hate the Venom one even so much more than the fact that it was just a god-awful movie and they obviously had never read a comic and saw how Venom was ever before they made the movie. They just like, whoa, we'll just fucking throw him in the exact same suit and just paint it black. My issue with that is that it was the best day of my life. Taco Bell came out with these beef. They did their quesadillas with actual ground taco beef, and it was delicious. I had 5 of them. 5 of them. I did not go see Spider-Man in theaters. I had 5 of them. I was too young to get on this crusade where I go see every Marvel movie in theaters at midnight release. I had 5 of these quesadillas, and I came home full-size quesadillas. They still have the quesadilla, but it's only a mini. All right? I don't eat this mini shit. Get out of here. I need a quesadilla. All right? 5 of these quesadillas, right? I sit down, and here I am about to watch Spider-Man 3 for the first time on DVD in my own household because I did not go see it in theaters. It was the best day of my life and the worst day of my life in the exact same time. It made me so sick to my stomach, and yes, I'm not blaming Taco Bell at all, that I physically couldn't finish my other 2 quesadillas. That movie was that bad. It's terrible. It's terrible. There are a couple other movies that fall in that category. One of them being Brandon's favorite movie of all time, which is fucking Superman, Man of Steel. I have fallen asleep during that movie every time I try to watch it. And the reason why that movie will stay at its rotten score is because not only did I fall asleep, I woke up because the movie was so loud and then chose to go back to sleep. I didn't even try to stay awake to watch the rest of the movie. To this point, I have still never seen the final fight between Superman and General Zod. I have no idea what happens. I know he kills him. I have no idea what the fuck happens. I fall asleep every time. Every time.
That arguably is the only good thing in that movie is that final fight at the very end of the movie.
Well, they should have sped that shit up somewhere within the first fucking 2 hours of that fucking long-ass movie because I could not make it through.
4 minutes long.
It was how long?
2 hours and 24 minutes long.
Oh, God.
The one I watched was the extended cut.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, there's no way that was that long. There's no fucking way, but extended cut, sure. I'll give it to you. Oh, man.
That is the only story I've ever heard that started with I ate 5 things from Taco Bell and did not end in, just toilet destruction. Like this is...
Oh, trust me, I got plenty of those stories. Of those stories. My worst time ever. My worst toilet story. My grandma used to work security at Walmart. My grandma used to work security at Walmart. And we were up there, me and my buddy, and I had we had this whole thing planned where it was like a whole bunch of us were getting together. It's like 20 of us, and we were all going to get together to play football the next day. And I was super excited because I love football. And as a kid, I played a lot of fucking football. I was so fucking excited. What?
It wasn't the extended cut. The regular cut. Thing is 2 hours and 23 minutes long.
God damn. No wonder I fucking fell asleep. It's like a fucking all-day affair watching fucking Superman. I ain't got time for that. I could read 5 comics and get the sum of what happened in the fucking movie in like a fraction of the goddamn time.
Pretty much.
Jesus.
But probably for more money.
No. Mm-mm. Well,
you can buy 5 comics for less than a movie ticket?
Most comics, pretty close actually. Because to go get a movie ticket right now, at least while it's out for the first week, you're talking about, I'm pretty sure the last time I bought a movie ticket, I spent $14 on just one ticket.
Jesus, you were going to the wrong damn theater, Chris.
Well, I see them early release, though. You gotta remember that. I see them early release. So, like, if a movie comes out on Friday, I'm watching it Thursday night at, like, 7 p.m.
Me and Coop don't have the time or patience to wait for the freaking Tuesday afternoon special.
It has nothing to do about time. Patience, for sure. That's for sure. It's like Deadpool is coming out in 3 months. I'm literally writing the fucking executives like, why can't it come out tomorrow? Like, why you gotta give me this 3-month bullshit? I ain't got time for that. And that's for me to watch the early release. I ain't got time for that. Anyways, so back to my story. So, I walk in Walmart. My grandpa was coming to come pick us up, and he had some car trouble, so he was gonna be late. So me and my friend were like, I'm hungry. My grandma was like, why don't you go inside and buy a snack? And I was like, well, I don't know what I want. She's like, well, they sell Slim Jims in there. And when I was a kid, that was my thing. With my grandparents, that was my thing.
Oh, yeah.
We would always go on a little road trip, whether it was just driving around town, because that's how they like to spend time with me. And we would always stop at a gas station. I'd get the same thing every single time. I get a Dr. Pepper, a Slim Jim, a little bag of Funyuns, and some Reese's peanut butter cups. And that was like my little boy snack. I got that every time I got in the car with my grandparents. They always stop at a gas station, so I get the Koopa Special. Anyways.
And I kid you not, before we finish this story, that actually went on for a good majority of our friendship after I met him.
Dude, I guarantee you right now, my grandparents can't pick me up today. They would stop at a gas station expecting me to get out and go get all that stuff. And I'm telling you right now, I fucking would. I fucking would. Because that shit's delicious. Anyways, so my grandma was like, well, they sell Slim Jims in there. Why don't you just go in there and get some Slim Jims? So I was like, okay. So I go in there. Well, they had just released this thing called a Slim Jim that had jalapeno slices within it.
Oh.
Probably not bad for your stomach at all, in moderation.
No, definitely not bad for your stomach whatsoever.
In moderation.
Not even a little bit.
I bought a can of 50 of them and ate all of them before my grandpa came and picked me up.
You're a moron.
The next day, let me tell you this. Let me start by saying this.
The dumbest son of a bitch.
Let me start by saying this. I have never ever prayed on the toilet before this day. But I did both that day. I was on the toilet and I was praying for this demon to be expelled from my ass. Because goddamn, was that shit long and it was hot. It was not a good time. It was not a good time. And it was like 10 minutes before I was supposed to go to this football game. And I did not want to miss football. Holy fuck. I was excited to play. I wanted to go. I'm yelling at my grandparents to go buy some Pepto-Bismol. Let me tell you something. First time I ever had Pepto-Bismol in my life. It worked instantly. Within 5 minutes of taking Pepto-Bismol, I was off that toilet, dressed, and had to go play football. I called the Pepto-Bismol helpline on the way over to the football field just to thank them for their miracle product. I am not lying. I am not lying in the slightest. There's no over-exaggeration happening here. This all happened. 100%. Swear on everything. That's exactly how the story happened from start to fucking finish. Oh, that bathroom will forever be ingrained in my mind because it was easily the worst time I've ever had. And I've had some rough nights after drinking. I've had some rough fucking nights. But that day, whoo, buddy, goddamn.
I think that day you got raped by Satan.
Something happened, dude. I ain't been the same since. I have not been the same since. That 50 can of Slim Jims has left its fucking mark, let me tell you.
I cannot believe you.
He would do it again, too.
I would, absolutely, 100%. If someone had me can of those, I'd eat all of them. That's what happened. Easily. Absolutely.
He wants to see if his stomach liner has steeled up to the jalapeno.
No, it would just be you gave them to me, so I'm eating them. That would easily be it. It has zero to do with fucking confidence.
When I come to visit you,
they don't make them anymore, dude.
Eventually. Oh, they don't. I'm gonna special order them.
They have like buffalo chicken
got
ones.
Sued.
Maybe. Fucking Pepto-Bismol called them up, and they're all like, "Look, we just had this fucking kid call us, told us he ate a full can of 50 of these. Literally was praying on the toilet." I'm just saying, it's probably the only time in my life where I was like, "Dear Lord, please let this shit leave my ass," in the same sentence. I probably have never said that before in the same sentence ever.
The Pepto-Bismol company called and said, yeah, this kid told us a story. I want you to put a warning label and also sell your product right next to ours.
I ain't gonna read that shit. Hey, that makes some good business. That makes it. Woo.
Oh my God, Chris! If you ever become a superhero, like if we ever get like fan art or anything, God, your superpower has to be lava butt. Like that
Let's
has
do
to
it,
be
dude.
at least
Let's
one
fucking
of them.
do it.
Oh,
I mean,
there we go, fans. If any of our
yeah,
fans are
there you
artists.
go.
God,
You're good at
draw
drawing.
Chris with lava butt, please.
Instead of a cape, I need the fucking dead funny poop shoot. Remember?
Oh,
yes,
God.
funny poop shoot.
It sucks it out of my ass, and my superpower is putting a hose in the other end that shoots it out onto the enemies. As I back you.
Can't. I'm out.
And it melts them. It's just. And your weakness is Pepto-Bismol.
True. That stops my powers. That's my kryptonite. No, you brought the Pepto.
All you gotta do is just take a bottle of Pepto-Bismol and just somehow get it inside your system, and you're shut down completely.
It's days like this. It's days like this where people talk to you and they're all like, look, you started a YouTube channel, you started a company. How do you feel about it? I feel pretty good. It's like, have you had any reflection on stuff? If they were to do like a highlight, I'm pretty sure there's like probably 40% of our podcast is me talking about shitting on myself. I've never shit on myself in my life. It's literally never happened. But I'm pretty sure 40% of my podcast has to do with my bowel movements. I'm almost 100% positive on that. The boo shoot, fucking my old man life goals of me just shitting on myself and throwing diapers at people, like fucking lava butt. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, dude. Right. Easily 40% of our podcast is me shitting myself. It's great.
All right.
It's fucking great.
Since we went this route, since we this route, our soon-to-be artist knows what to draw you. What are they gonna do for Kelsey? Kelsey, do you have any type of embarrassing stories you want to tell to give them a sort of idea?
See, that's the thing, dude. That wasn't even embarrassing for me. Like, I could literally be meeting somebody, like first date, meeting their parents for the first time, be like, hey, Chris, so how's it going? I'm going pretty good. How about you? It's like, hey, you want a snack? We got these fucking jalapeno Slim Jims. Let me tell you a story about the jalapeno Slim Jims.
All right, fine. Not embarrassing. You got like... You have like a funny story.
I'm just saying my tolerance for embarrassing is pretty fucking low.
Like, Jesus.
Come on.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
I have any stories. Like, okay, I have plenty of stories, but not a lot I'm willing to throw out on the internet. Oh, God.
I think I know some of these fucking stories.
Yeah, I think you do know some of these fucking stories because I told you keep your mouth fucking shut.
True.
We need one. We need one. Just one.
Oh, God. I'm trying to think of an internet-worthy story that is also not gonna just destroy my life. Do you have any? You start. I'll see if I can come up with one in the meantime.
Since you're jumping on this whole fucking crusade.
I'm going last. Chris, you know me better than I'm too damn boring to have an interesting story.
There's no fucking way that's true.
Trying to think since I've known Dylan if he's ever like shit himself or pissed himself.
Nope, I've never once shit myself.
I mean, it in no way has to like relate to that. Like, it doesn't have to relate to bodily functions, you creep.
Well,
that's rude. I mean, we all shit, Kelsey. God. Some of us just need ammunition.
To throw at the neighbor kids.
All right.
Get off my fucking lawn.
Alright.
Still, that's not even the best part of that story. My favorite part is the imagining a short little old man who's yelling, trips and falls off the stairs, and then shits himself because he fell down. Then gets up and pulls the diaper off and throws it at somebody. That image is fucking great. It's fucking phenomenal. Like, if I can see that as a movie, like, I hope Dead Funny gets big enough just so someone can make a movie about me, and that's the ending of the movie. Is me just running down the road as this short little old man and just shitting myself and fucking throwing diapers. That's great. Be like the fucking newspaper boy in the morning, throwing the newspapers. I'm just throwing fucking diapers. Let's fucking go. Oh, God.
I got one story. It's probably not as funny as Chris's, but at the time my cousins thought it was.
I mean, mine was a serious condition, Dylan. How dare you fucking laugh at me?
Okay, so
the Lord intervened for him.
Yeah, okay. That makes me a fucking exorcism in that goddamn bathroom, alright? What happened behind that door is between me, Pepto, and God, alright?
I wish the Lord had intervened for me as well. Because my cousin Amanda still has pictures. Still has the pictures, and this is from when I was like 5 years old.
How? How is that possible?
The
fuck was she taking pictures
That's
for?
what you just told me.
No, they're not online.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way they'd be online for sure. They'd have to be fucking
they're not
Polaroid.
online. Yeah, they're Polaroid. She still has the Polaroid pictures like put up.
I mean, because you're 27, so if you're 5, I mean, that's fucking 22 years ago.
it's like anyway. I can't remember exact age. It's like anywhere between 5 and 7. One somewhere.
Still not that big of a difference, but you good. Go ahead.
Yeah. Somehow I do not know how. I can't remember too well. I got talked into. My cousin Amanda had a life-size Barbie, and it just so happened to be the right height and the right body size as me. And somehow I got tricked into putting the Barbie doll's dress on.
Oh, okay. I was really worried where this was going.
Nice. Yeah, I was wondering.
I mean, because fucking Dylan doesn't have a filter. All right, that shit just does not exist. So I was really worried. I was like, am I gonna have to cut this? Am I not gonna have to cut this? The entire time you were telling your story. And son, let me tell you something. The fucking anticipation with your fucking pauses was fucking building. All right, it was fucking building. That's for sure. Continue with your fucking Barbie dress.
So apparently I lost a bet according to them, and I had to put the dress on because I got a C on one of my grade reports or something like that. So I had to put the dress on, and I had to wear the dress the entire day. Well, my aunt came home from work, and she said, "All right, kids, it's time for y'all to go outside and play." Well, she didn't care that I had a Barbie doll dress on.
Oh.
And that I was pretty much being forced by my cousins to wear it the entire day. So, yeah, I had to go play outside in a Barbie doll dress.
How'd your masculinity survive?
It didn't. Why do you think I'm fat with tits?
Because you no, never. We're not even going there. Oh God.
That no filter Chris was talking about.
Okay, so your superpower is cross-dressing. That's great. That's wonderful. I'm excited about the fan art that's going to come out of that. That will be a beautiful thing.
It's 2019. I'll be the biggest superhero of all.
Yeah.
I'll be better than Lava Butt over here.
I don't know about that, dude.
Are you to my left or to my right, Chris?
None of your business. I'm above you.
Lava butting you.
And then he opens his mouth. I'm above you, and then you like lava button you, and he just opens his mouth. You nasty motherfucker.
I opened my mouth at the exact same time she said the lava button.
Yeah, I bet you fucking did. You disgusting fuck.
Come on, Kelsey. Come on.
I guess the embarrassing aspect of my story would be, because that's something I didn't necessarily say. It's not like I left it out intentionally, but I definitely had friends over, so they were part of this prayer circle that was going on. More like outside the room going, yo, dude, Coop, we got like fucking 10 minutes before this football game starts without us. Like, are you going to stop shitting at any point today? I was on the toilet for a couple hours. There's no ifs, ands, or buts out.
Oh, God, you poor man.
I ran through probably like 5 Febreze cans. It was great. New record. New fucking record. The amount of water that was wasted flushing the toxic waste that just kept spewing from my body. It's fucking crazy. Could have fucking filled a lake with that shit. That's for sure. There was no such thing as courtesy flush that day, folks. I might as well just got in the tub. I don't even know I was on a toilet. I should just got in the fucking tub. Fucking had the water running the entire time.
Eventually he realized the tub drain was stopped up. So it just filled up with his.
You got issues, dude. What the fuck's wrong with you? What the fuck's wrong with you? How dare you take it to that level? What's wrong with you?
But I'm waiting on Kelsey, dude. Come on, some story.
Don't rush her. God, why gotta be a jackass?
All right. For those who don't know me super well, I am very, very, very knowledgeable about many, many things, but I have roughly this much knowledge around things everyone else knows. So if you tell me, oh, hey, I've got hyperthyroidism, like I can talk to you about all of the health complications, not because I have it, but just because I looked it up one day. If you start talking about this historical thing, I'll be like, oh my gosh, did you know about these things or all these other things that came out as a result of that? And we'll have a 45-minute conversation where I'm teaching you about history you haven't given a shit about since high school. That's me. I'm knowledgeable, but I'm really goddamn ignorant at the same time about stuff that everybody else knows about. So I will do very colossally stupid things, and then I have to try to rely on my genuine like ignorance to get me out of them. And so, for example, like my husband and I, we host parties all the time for our friends. And so I heard the phrase, this was like maybe a year ago. So there's no excuse. I heard the phrase Netflix and chill, and I'm like, oh, what a great party idea. So I'm texting I'm like, can we invite all of our friends over to Netflix and chill? Let's Netflix and chill with our friends. And my husband is like, do not, for the love of God, send that text. And I'm like, but doesn't it? He's like, it does not sound like fun to do with our friends, Kelsey. No, don't do that. So
Kelsey almost started a damn orgy.
Kelsey almost started a damn orgy, and I wouldn't have known. People would have started stripping in my house, and I'd be like, what are you doing? I'm getting a spritz bottle. Spray. Bad. Like, I wouldn't have known.
That's pretty great.
Fortunately, my husband knows my ignorance in this, so he didn't look at my thing and assume I was starting an orgy. He knew, oh, she doesn't know what that means because she's an idiot. No.
I'm surprised he just didn't fucking tell you. But if I was your husband in that situation, it would have just been straight up like, I mean, so you want to fuck our friends? Is that what you're saying? Like, I don't know what else you want from me here. That would have been my reply, for sure.
But, Chris, you don't understand on the other side of the phone. It wouldn't have dawned on me that I didn't know what Netflix and chill meant. I'd have been like, what are we talking about? How did we get here? What happened? Like, it would have been a chaos of text that you would have had to explain.
The fucked up part would have been like if he were one of those guys where it was all like, she wants an open relationship. Right. Who you want to invite over? Nah, I mean.
God.
Oh man, that's great. That's great. Netflix and chill.
Yeah, I've done that a few times with various things.
Netflix and chill.
Not good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like since I've come to the north, I know you're not like 100% in the north, but since I've come to the north, like the stuff that I feel like the general public up here should have been let in on at some point in their life just doesn't seem like that exists. Like I knew pretty much every form that you could possibly have of intercourse by the time like I was like 8. Like I was watching South Park at like the age of 6. Like I knew what all this shit. And Dylan, yeah, exactly, right there with me, dude. Like, I mean,
I played the South Park game on the 64, the yellow snowball. Dude, the conversation we had as kids, normal kids should not have.
Oh, for sure, dude. For sure. I remember all the days out there by the big tree, as we used to call it. Oh, man, dude. The shit that used to come out of our mouths sometimes. Oh, that was great stuff. So I guess the Kelsey's superpower would be Miss Ignorance or something like that. I don't know.
Well, actually, I think my superpower would be incredibly, like, being knowledgeable until it's really needed, or, like, until you need to take me into normal society. And then I'm just, like, a complete moron, like,
she shows up to put a fire out, and she's all like, did you know that the fire hose was created? Da-da-da-da-da-da. They're like, yeah, but we need to put this fire out. But did you also know? But we need to put the fire out, Kelsey. Fuck. The first fire truck engine was created in.
No, they wouldn't say Kelsey. They'd say, we need the fire out, Miss Ignorance. Why?
Please.
Or, I don't know, what's a good superhero name?
People are dying.
I mean, there's misinformation, which would be good.
There you go. Misinformation. Pointless information.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
She literally would be the exact motto of it's like she's the superhero no one asked for, but unfortunately she's the superhero that we got.
I can't even be offended because that's accurate.
She would make a better lawyer than anything else. She'd be getting people off of cases left and right. That would be great. That would be great.
Guys, can you imagine that superhero squad, though? Because it would be Lava Butt just, like, screaming at children from his front lawn. It'd be...
both ass cheeks wide open. Let's fucking get it. Like a fucking cannon, dude. I'm just
it would
arched
be Dylan
over.
standing behind him in a dress looking fierce and being like, this dress is squeezing my boobs. I need to get a bigger, like, cup size. And then there'd be me being like, did you know the bra was invented? Like, God, it'd be so horrible.
I don't know. I mean, Dylan's basically there just to be the fucking cheerleader at that point, I guess. But like me and you, we would make a good duo because you could easily tell me like the direct angle I need to have my ass at, exactly how I need to bend my knees to get the best flow to come out. You know, well, if
yes,
you arch just at 90 degrees more, you get a good spray. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but when they like swore at you, I could not tell you this thing they were using.
Oh.
Not what it meant.
No. I wouldn't need to know. I'm burning them with acid shit, so it's pretty good at that point. I'm good to go.
Oh, God, this is horrifying.
There you go,
guys.
Dylan. You would be the fucking caddy, dude. You would just walk around holding my jalapeno Slim Jims for my fucking ammunition. You'd be the caddy, dude. Because I'm going to need like a permanent walker or some shit because my back's going to get fucked up. That's for sure. If I'm walking around with my ass in the air and I'm walking backwards the entire time, I need one of those walkers just to fucking keep me stable, to hold me up. Ease, dude.
You know what? They should have had these characters in Mystery Man instead of.
You gonna have to put your mic back up, dude, because you moved your mic so far away and I can barely hear you.
They should have made these characters in the movie Mystery Man instead of 3 of the others they had.
Yeah, I didn't watch that movie, so I'm not even gonna pretend like I know what the fuck you're talking about. But yeah, dude, for sure,
Either.
I agree.
It's actually
100%.
pretty funny.
It's great.
It has Mr. Bean in it.
Yeah, it's great.
I
100%.
don't even know who that is, do you?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Nope.
Good job. Loved it. 10 out of 10. Fucking watch again, dude.
Well,
10
that's
out of 10.
podcast.
Oh, shit. But we are going to go ahead and wrap it up here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you did, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe. Also, whenever you subscribe, make sure you turn on those notifications. That way you can get notified every time we upload a new video. Plus, when we make our superhero debut, you want to be informed about that. But make sure you hit us up in the comments below. Tell us your embarrassing stories. Tell us your superhero name and your superhero power, and we'll let you know if it's accurate or not. If it's not, I'll let you know. You don't want to you don't want to get Kelsey in the comments though, because she's gonna go on and on about some useless information and nobody need to know.
We need a superhero team.
Yeah. We need a team for sure. We need, as the great Ryan Reynolds Deadpool said, we need a group of young people who are going to carry this franchise for the next 10 years. So we need you. All right? We need you. Anyways, but if you want to hit us with some direct form of communication, we got our Twitter links down there. And I am proud to say, this is coming out on Monday, since the first, Dead Funny has its own Twitter account now, and it will be linked below. So that way you can get 2 forms of notifications every time a new video comes out. So go like it, go follow it. I'm constantly throwing stuff out there. Other people throwing stuff out there. You could get some information, and that's what you need. That's what you need. Who knows? Maybe we got to pick a fucking Mia's lava butt. You don't know. You don't know. You won't find out until you go follow the Twitter account, and it might be on there. Who knows? It's not, but it might be. But it's not, but it might be. But anyways, but it's definitely not. Anyways, so also Twitch is down there as well. I stream, Bree streams, Dylan streams, Brandon, Evan, Kelsey does not. But you can go check it out because we have some good times. I got a stream up right now where we spent 17 minutes trying to play Civ with someone whose computer could not handle it. And it was nothing but us being on a loading screen, laughing and joking at him and making fun of him the entire time. Great times. But anyways, at the end of all that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we will see you next time.
Peace,
Bye,
everyone.
friends.